volume static? Okay. I mean, it's not like, it's not loud. It's just subtle. That only works on a web browser. It's a shame. Wish I could get it working my OBS chat. There we go. Okay. Things are definitely moving on nicely here. Moving in the right direction. That was easy. That was an easy one. That was too easy. This is too easy now. I can just make Aurelia explode whenever I want. And all sorts of other things. Which hopefully you've listened to as well, and that's why you're following, because otherwise you're going to be in for a rude awakening. Why have we got this house up? I can't remember now. I can't even remember what's happening. I'm supposed to be making Lego, I guess. Benedicio comes back. Yeah, okay, sorry, Aurelia. Yes, don't describe to Malice what you're doing. I hope you're having a really great start to your day. In New York. In New York. Oh God, my voice is going. I can't sing. That was awful. Don't make a clip of that, for fuck's sake. Oh, no, you're going to do it now. Meja, I've been driving across Norway my whole life, says Edel. Driving back and forth between Bergen and Oslo and Skien up to Bodø and to Tromsø in recent years, and pretty much everywhere in between. I've seen the stuff. Lego think it's okay to have one stud in your hole, but having two studs in two of your holes, that's wrong. It's not wrong though, is it really? She dated almost, but then she dated a trans woman, so it's like on balance, I guess. Yeah, she's okay. Oh no! Oh! Fuck! I just reached to try and stop the piece from falling off, and then I smashed my entire Lego up. I have smashed my entire fucking Lego up entirely. So like the poses? Check your ear. What? I've done it again. Every time. Everyone's laughing at me and I'm like, I can't find the piece. What are you laughing at? Why is everyone laughing? I'm going to do an impression actually. Do you want me to do an impression of Eddie Redmayne pretending to be trans? Because it's so funny, right? It's just like, you know, it's just that kind of stuff, right? It's just that was a good impression of Eddie Redmayne being a trans woman. Did you see that? Did you see my impression? It's like this. It's like this. It's like that. Thanks everybody. Hope you're all really well on this beautiful Sunday. The storm has finally. But I think I will buy more, as I found it really relaxing and was impressed by the level of detail. Very good. Lego isn't cheap, but it's quality stuff. So you know, yes, it's a good hobby to have. Pandora Studios says I watch Eliza Schlesinger. I can't say that. Schlesinger. There you go. Eliza Schlesinger. Yeah. I knew this. I just knew this, right? We all knew this, didn't we? Isn't this really obvious? Yeah, that's fucking horrible. He's got a very, very big head. That guy's got a big fucking head. Errol, or maybe, taking all the money from me. Fully lounge now. This is much better. Awesome. Hello. Right, did I miss the draw me like your French girls line? draw me like your friend. She goes, no, I actually didn't do it, but I just did it. I just did it now. I want you to draw me like one of your French girls. It was something like that, wasn't it? I haven't seen that film for bloody ages, so I have no idea how she says it. But I'm pretty sure that was a pretty exact. Guy Hassifer, he's good at fighting. Oh, hey, something just happened. I didn't hear it. But we just... Zach Kenny just gave me a donation. Thank you, Zach Kenny Art. Thank you so much. It's very, very much appreciated. I didn't hear it, which is a bit annoying, but I definitely saw it. So, thank you. It should have made a little sound. It should have played... But that's good. I'm not going to dwell on the persons who said no. I'm not going to dwell on that so much. Like a lesser person might be like, right, who the fuck was that? Hands up. Who said no? But I'm not that person. I'm not that person. I'm bigger than that. So I'm just going to let it slide. I'm not even going to think about it anymore. Like a different person would probably like be really dwelling on it. But I don't care at all. I just don't. Who the hell was that anyway? Right. I don't know what to do, and my pussy hurts, and I'm like, and I've got nowhere to. I just completely freeze up, and then I start having a panic attack because I just don't know what to do. I kind of feel trapped, and so I just lie down and just kind of get my breath back. That's what happened today. That's what I did today. So not a perfectly great day, but still pretty good. And also, can I just say that this is my 2 months. Getting them on the 14th of October. That's when they'll be installed. So okay, I think we're live. Hello everybody. I hope you can hear me. I don't want this music. Sorry, 1 second. That's not good. Don't want that. So yeah, this is Transbricks. My name is Meja Foss, and we're in a completely new place. Is it working? Yeah, cool. Good to know. What I need to do is be able to see things. Hold on. So yeah, there's going to be some faff. Like it's just unavoidable at this point. There is going to be some faff. Let's turn off the iPad. Okay, that's good. So welcome to Transbricks and welcome to my new apartment. I want to show you what I've got. Do you like that? It's good, isn't it? The displays. It's Lego. We got Lego in the background, which is good. I've also got a staircase. This goes down into our actual apartment. I'm streaming at the top of some stairs which go nowhere. They just kind of, they just come up. There's a little space here, which I've been, manically trying to set up this morning because there was nothing. It was just, I had nothing to go on. I just was trying to find things, unpack things, set up my lights, set up my mic, get cables sorted, all the stuff. And I think I did okay considering I had about 2 hours to do it because I was a bit lazy. I got up quite late. Don't tell anybody. I was being a bit late. And, I didn't have a big night or anything last night. I was just tired, and it's a Sunday, so, this is what you can do on a Sunday, I think. I've heard. So, thank you for joining me. This is going to be a lovely, lovely Sunday. We are also now in the Lego category. Well done, Twitch. You made a Lego category. It was being asked for a while. And they did it. Because previously we were in the builders and makers. No, crafters and makers, crafters and builders. Not sure what we were in, but it wasn't quite. It was fine, but it was a bit vague. Whereas now Lego has its own category, and I think that's good. I think that's a good improvement. Hello, Aisling. Hello, you beautiful lady. New digs. God, digs. Studio 3 is here. Oh, really? There's a new studio, huh? You know what? I should check that out, shouldn't I? I should give that a little check out because that's what I do. Yeah, Studio 3, huh? Oh no, hold on. No, you mean my digs, not Studio 3. I thought you meant, right, oh, yeah, okay. Same old studio. Because it would, the funny thing of that, the reason I'm so confused is because I think it would be 3. If there was a major update now, it would be a 3.0. And I hadn't heard of it, but that's because it's not a thing. But yeah, no, this is like, I don't really call it my studio. So that's another, it's like, I don't know what I call it, but it's not, it's Lego Studio. Yeah, no, I don't call it my studio. What should I call it? It's my, I don't know. Well, that's what you call it. I don't want to call it the same thing as you. And also it's like, and yours is kind of a more cavey, kind of cozy feel, which is nice, which is cool. And mine is more of a top of the stairs. I don't know what this is. Craft room, my neon one. Hello, and hello to Rishab as well. How you doing? Craft room. Like it. I like it. Still, it's not quite right. I don't know. Control center. Lego control center. Lego battle room. There you go. Because I do battle with no, I don't really do it. I don't know. Top of stairs. Yeah, Lego's top of stairs. It's not. I don't know. We can come up with something good, can't we? We can do it. Let's brainstorm it. Maybe we can. It's the tower. Oh yeah. That's not bad. That's not bad. It's the tower, the top of the tower. I'm in the top of the Lego tower and I'm waiting for someone to come and save. Maybe if I keep growing my hair, I can get it out of the window. And hopefully someone will grab onto that at some point. I don't really know how these things work, but you know, that'll be good. Speaking of gates, and you know what? I'm gonna just read the chat on the screen because it seems to be pretty much synced. Thank you. Thank you, Richard. Speaking of gates, I would probably consider getting a little pet gate. Yeah, or child gate to put across the top of the stairs just to try to help me not rolling down the stairs. So that would be quite, it would be quite spectacular, wouldn't it? Just head over heels, you see my feet kind of, ooh. But also probably something that we should try and avoid is what I'm thinking. Let me just show you what it looks like. I'm going to show you what it looks like, not if I fall down, but if I come up. And also, yeah, I also want to show you my Lego as well. This is my Lego. The Lego. And you can see that it actually is stairs. Yeah, so no lighting yet. We're going to sort the lighting out and all that kind of stuff. Honestly, it's a little bit precarious on that little ledge because it's a long way down, but it's quiet. You know, the stairs are not shallow. It's like proper, I don't know. It's at least 2 meters down from there, probably more onto steps. So yeah, Aurelia didn't want to touch that, and I don't blame her. I was precariously kind of pushing those shelves up and trying to get the Lego on yesterday and the day before. And yes, we're going to be adding to it slowly over the course of the rest of the year. I've got another Lego order coming soon, actually. But today, we are going to be building the Ferrari. What's it called? What's the name of the stream? I can't remember. Oh yeah, it's the Ferrari 812 Competizione. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. That's my best Italian impression. It's number 76914. Speed champions. It's a little speed champions. I think it'll be good. I'm gonna see what happens if I switch the build scene because. Oh, check it out. Check that out. What do you reckon of that? I think that's better. So I've been faffing around, obviously. This is my new build camera. And you should get a pretty good view of what's happening. Unlike other times. So, move place. It's always a good idea to try to improve the setup. I feel like I've succeeded there. Anyway, yes, wildcard, good idea. I don't know. I mean, it's a good idea, but also there is an actual thing behind me here. Yeah. So I'd have to be doing something pretty stupid to fall down. I don't know. Like maybe it's a good idea to preemptively assume that I'm going to do something stupid. These things do happen. But also, I don't know. It doesn't seem ridiculously dangerous. Like I kind of feel like I might be okay. But if I do fall down the stairs, then definitely at that point we'll get something after the fact. Aurelia says, I veto any falling down the stairs. That's not allowed. Oh, okay. Guys, so strict. She's so strict. Yeah, and you should definitely clip it. If it does happen, I want everyone to clip it, okay? Because I'm not gonna break my back and legs and arms for no reason. You gotta clip it. Hello, Ariel, how you doing? Just showing off my new setup. In my Lego tower. We've decided it's called my Lego tower. Yeah, there's lots of white walls for pictures, posters, Lego portraits, Mona Lisa. Yes, there is. However, there are absolutely no nails or anything, or screws or anything in any of the walls. And I'm thinking that a lot of them are stone, and that's why. So, might be a bit tricky to hang stuff. And we'll have to talk to the landlord as well and make sure it's okay. Don't want to lose our deposits. And it was an expensive one this time. Still haven't got the old deposit back yet. So I am so in the red right now. Once we fully unpacked, we should give people a tour. Yes, there's like it's a bit of a mess downstairs. It's slowly getting better and better, but it's still, it's a long process. So we need to, I don't want to do it now. It's too messy. But once we've sorted it out, yeah, that'd be cool. We should give you a tour. That'd be nice. It's a good pronouncement. Thank you, Thousand. I had no idea. Have you seen the F1 Lego news? I don't know. I don't think so. What's the Lego F1 news? What? Go on. Spill the beans. Hello, 1,000 stars. No, sorry, not 1,000 stars. Hello, I know you're there. I've been talking to you. Hello, 2 Points West is what I meant to say. And I read the wrong thing, because if you're reading something, then that's what you say. Well, that's what I do anyway. How you doing, 2 Points? It's good to see you. It's good, isn't it? It's good, the build cam. It's good, yeah, I like that. The main danger is showing your outfit off and walking back like it's the old place. Oh yeah, I can't do that. So, what I'll have to do for outfit reveals, I'll have to just balance precariously on this shelf. So, I'm gonna up the points of that one, I think. Been here since the start, says Ariel. Just had my lap full of Lego I was sorting, so I had to wait to open the laptop. Yes, cool. What are you sorting? So I saw that you were building the Ferrari truck, the transport truck. Is that finished now? Looks quite cool. Well, I'm already behind on chat. Wildcard, nothing meant against you. No, it's for safety purposes, right? I just know if it was me sitting in that chair at some point, I'd be reaching for a dropped Lego piece under the desk and send that chair hurtling down the stairs. If it's just the chair that goes down the stairs, it's not the end of the world, is it? But if it's me, that's not good. Wildcard, but obviously I don't have the grace and agility of me. Exactly, I'd just leap out like a cat and land on my, superhero landing. Hello to Jude Mine. Hello. Hope I'm not being rude, but what are you drinking? It looks a weird colour and I can't figure what it is. It's mud. It's muddy water. No, it's coffee. It's coffee. I can't. Yeah, it's just coffee in quite a grimy cup. It's been a bit. It needs to go in the dishwasher. It's my coffee, and it's just instant coffee granules with lots of milk. It's the way I take it. What can I say? That's the way. I mean, I drink proper coffee too, but this is also decaf. It's just very much for hydration purposes. And you're not being rude. That's a perfectly good question. I've also got my Lego cup, but look at the difference in size between my normal cup and my Lego cup. I guess they don't look that different, but seriously, they are. This is really small. It's great though. I love this. Thank you to All Finds West. It's good, isn't it? It's good. So F1 and Lego. Here we go. This is news. We got Lego news. F1 and Lego. Let's read it from here. Announced a partnership starting in March next year with the start of 25th season. All teams getting a Lego model of the car. Looking at about 15 sets in total. Okay, so if you're an F1 fan and a Lego fan, that's a pretty good team up. And it looks like there'll be a large Ferrari. So what, a large Ferrari race car? Cool. So Errol's finished the truck. It's 85% finished. Just need to get the missing bits and bobs, mostly faff, not the cars themselves. Cool. Yeah, I think we need to manually scrub it. Oh, my cup. Yeah, manually scrub it. It's good, isn't it, dude? It's really cool. It's really, really cool. You know what? I'm going to put some water in it because I do have a flask. I'm also looking at my lighting setup and thinking I still don't have enough lights. I did what I could, but it's not quite enough. I don't know. I feel a bit yellow or something. I think we need a bit more of a fill light. I mean, it's not bad, but it's not quite right. I should get a mirror so you can see what I'm looking at. It's great. Actually, well, check out the Discord, because I did post a picture on Discord of the setup that I have, what I'm looking at. If you want to join our Discord, check out our photos. Yeah, I put it in the photos channel, didn't I? You're more than welcome, as long as you're cool. Cool. Got my Lego cup now. Shall we make some Lego? Should we do that? Because this is supposed to be a Lego channel. Oh, this is interesting. So this is a Ferrari, but hold on. It's a Ferrari, but it's also in the leaves. It's autumnal Ferrari. So I'm gonna just need to sort this a little bit before I continue. Let's remove the leaves. So it's a large Formula One model like the Mercedes McLaren that's already out. So have they not done a large Ferrari race car before? I feel like they have, but maybe it's a while ago. I feel they have because I think I've got one. I've got like a large red race car, Technic. You know, I should dig that out and build it. I think it's on the farm right now. I should bring it. It's quite a good one. Is it built? I don't think I've built it. I wonder where it is. Or have I built it? Gosh, I can't even remember what's on my farm now. I'm gonna head up on Tuesday to the farm. Probably bring some more stuff back. Not sure what yet. And I don't know if I'm gonna have room for Lego. I've got to bring all my winter clothes down because I don't have any winter clothes here. And it's definitely starting to get cold. It's the temperatures, you know, going down. Right, that's all my leaves. Let me just, I'm just gonna throw the leaves on the floor. Just gonna scatter the leaves on the floor. They're not gonna break. It's just there's just not enough room. Don't judge me. There's leaves everywhere now. There we go. And then I can tick. I think the windows in the back blow out a bit of the light on the setup. Potentially, yeah, it's like I'm trying to compete with sunlight here, and that's not an easy proposition. When I stream in the evenings, so I stream 5 o'clock on Wednesdays and Thursdays usually, and I'll try and do that again soon. I've obviously not been able to do it because of the big move. I think it might be better then, because it'll be dark. But I do have some more lights. I've got like a big fill light, which I can set up. There's some space on the left. I can set it up, and hopefully that'll make a bit of a difference. One left. Cool. So now I need to try and find the instructions. What have we got here? We were building the Death Star. That's the last thing we built. You can see the Death Star, it's there. That was a great build. So this is the Lego. Which number? 76914. 76914. Instructions. Continue. Please go away. I'm trying to... What? Go away. Too many pop-ups. Has anyone noticed there's too many pop-ups on the internet? Is it just me who's noticed this? Or has anyone else noticed this? I don't know. It just feels like there's a lot of pop-ups. And honestly, that's not even the worst thing. Hello, John. How are you doing? Happy Sunday. Hope you're having a good day. This is great. This is a great setup. There's me. There's the Lego. There's the instructions. Good. So let's just catch up with chat. So there's our Discord link. If you want to join our Discord, check out the setup I've got in the Transbricks Tower, and also loads of other things. We chat about loads of things. Everybody's welcome as long as you're not an asshole. Simple. That's basically it. Also, yeah, obviously no dolphins. That goes without saying, really, doesn't it? Yeah, no, it's okay, Aurelia. It's F1 wise, not since about 2003. So maybe that's the one I've got. The large red Ferrari. That could be the one I've got. If you have it, I'm mega envious. I never had the money for it and wanted it so much as a Schumacher fan. Well, I guess I got it. Yeah, I think I got it. And you know what? I'm gonna make you even more envious right now. It was free. I think I bought the Star Destroyer second hand on eBay or something. Went round to the house. There was the Star Destroyer, and they said, "Yeah, and I've also got this one. Do you want it?" And I was like, "Yeah, okay." And I was like, "Right, yeah, just take it. It's fine. I don't want it." So that's like, sorry, that's probably made you even more jealous. But that's sometimes I look out. Sometimes I look out, and not all the time. Most of the time, not. But this time, I did. Because I'm throwing stuff on the floor. I have nothing to do. I'd have to go start finding things, and that would interrupt the flow of the stream. Sunlight messes my lighting up so much. Most of my window is covered. It's tricky, isn't it? So it's lighting up the Lego, I guess, in the background to a certain extent. It's not the end of the world. I can definitely light up more stuff. It's fine. I got quite a lot of lights. So here's my little driver. God, it's so much easier to show you things as well. I just like, whereas before I was like, where's the camera? Now it's just kind of there. I'm loving it already. I'm loving this whole setup already, honestly. To all, I use a lot of ad blockers, so I never see the pop-ups. Well done. But this is an iPad, and so it's very limited ability to kind of, because I do as well on my computers, but when you're on an iPad or an iPhone or something, it's a bit trickier. What I like to use as well for things like Twitter is Shinigami Eyes. Do you know that one? So links to people who are like LGBTQ friendly or just like safe people, you know, allies or whatever. It's people who aren't assholes. Show green, mostly. People that it doesn't really have an opinion on, it doesn't highlight them. It's just a standard highlighting, you know, whatever. And then people who are definitely not good, they all show up as red, you know. So if you a link to the profile or a link in the username or whatever, it comes up red, and it's across the web as well. So if you see the same person on like Facebook or whatever, then it's still red. I really like that. A lot of people use that. A lot of people like it. It's a good thing. I believe I'm green. I believe I'm now green. My new account, Meja Actual, down at the bottom of the screen. That's my Twitter account, my Twitter. As long as Elon Musk continues to dead name his child, I'm going to continue to dead name Twitter. So John, you're well. Yes, I'm too. Thank you for asking. I'm pretty well. Quite excited to be in this new apartment, honestly. Been looking forward to moving in here for a while. And now we're here. It's everything we hoped and dreamed it would be. Well, it's not. It's just a big mess. But it's going to be good. I mean, slowly and surely we're kind of setting it up. And I'm really happy with my Lego setup so far. It's perfect. When I was viewing this place, I was like, oh, I know what I'm going to do here. This is perfect. Yes, I'd like this one, please. Thank you. We had to, there was a bunch of people who wanted this place. And so I was like, oh, we're probably not going to get it. Oh, shit, my lights are falling down. Things are going to just fall down and whatever, aren't they? I can tell. What I need is some sticky, double-sided sticky pads, I think, for my lights. I need to look for some of those for next stream. I know 1,000 pop-ups asking if it's okay, accept cookies, all that stuff. Remember when the internet didn't have that? Is anyone old enough to remember when the internet was new and innocent and, usable? And when you typed things into Google, well, how'd you do this, Google? It actually showed you some results that were really useful. There was no adverts at the top. It was just these are the search results you asked for. Do you remember that? That was great, that. I wish that could have lasted. I really do. Studio says, side note, I have no more than 50% of the Speed Champions, Meja. I bought the BMW set, the McLaren F1 model, and the Dark Horse Mustang. You have no more, or you have now more? Are you saying you have now more than 50%? You've got, because I think that's what you mean, yeah? Which is pretty impressive. Well done. I mean, you've really been collecting those enthusiastically, haven't you? And I don't blame you, because Speed Champions are really good. They are really good. I love Speed Champions. I don't know if it's not my favorite theme, but it is a good theme, no question. Yeah, isn't it nice, wasn't it? It was very nice. I don't think I did hug them, but I mentally hugged them. use Firefox on an iPad? I don't know. Yeah, probably, but I haven't done. I don't. Yeah, I use Chrome. I think I've got Chrome on this iPad. That's what I use. I think it's Chrome. I'm green. Yeah, I'm green. So, yeah, it's never exactly, John. It's never been X. It's always been Twitter. It's always been Twitter. It always will be Twitter. When I post, I tweet. I don't post. You know, that's what I do because it's Twitter. And this is correct. This is the way it is. I think we're all on the same page. That's a beautiful idea, so you can avoid the toxicity. Can you repeat the name of the filter? You got it, Studios. I was saying it. That's Shinigami Eyes. Just copy paste that into your favorite web browser. And you should get you should be able to install that as like a plugin, and it's just like it just sits there in the background. You don't have to do anything. It just does its thing quietly in the background. It's very cool, actually, very cool. It's one of those things that just makes the internet a little bit safer, more usable. Like straight away. I mean, the thing with Shinigami Eyes as well is that it's not infallible, right? So sometimes you'll find, very rarely will you find someone who's green who's actually should be red. But sometimes you do find someone who's red who isn't necessarily, like they've maybe said one thing and got mass reported and then they are, the red. It's like, it's a warning, And some, and I know this because some people who are actually fairly decent, they haven't really done anything wrong, but it can be used for nefarious purposes, It can be gamed, it can be messed up, and so it's not infallible, is what I'm saying. But it's certainly a useful guide. And if it's red and you're like, oh yeah, no, this confirms what I already know, I know why they're red, then it's cool, right? If they're red and you're like, oh, I didn't know that, don't necessarily just think, well, they must be bad then. Do your own research, I think is the phrase. Must force the website, Musk, to have a weird name. X, I know, it's like it's his child or something. God help them. Like he named his kids weirdly, exactly. This was not Twitter's choice, so I will keep using Twitter. Exactly. What did he call one of his children? What was that name that he called one of his children? Which was the most ridiculous thing you've ever seen in your life? It's just cringe. He's just so cringe. Has anyone seen him at the recent Trump rally? Some really good ones. Hey, we just got a resub. Thank you, Bill. Thank you for the resub. 25 months. Pretty good. Pretty good. Can we get a hearts? Can we get a hearts? Come on. No, it doesn't want to do it today. I know. Never mind. But it's the thought that counts. Everyone remembers the beginning of the internet. Not sure it was all that innocent though. Oh yeah, it was super innocent. Yeah. It was really good. Nothing bad ever happened on the internet in the old days. As far as I remember. I think a lot less bad things happened, maybe. Just because not as many people run it. Yeah, the new Chrome doesn't allow for ad blockers, but Firefox still does. Oh, okay. Maybe Firefox. Yeah, no, but I do have an ad blocker on new Chrome, on my Mac and stuff. I'm pretty sure it's still got ad blockers. Pretty sure. Or is that a new thing? Thousand says they updated them so you can't see the content unless you turn them off. Then they update the ad blockers to get around that. It's obvious. It's a constant. It's an arms race, isn't it? It's an arms race between the good guys and the bad guys. good guys, the ad blockers. The bad guys, the advertisers. Like, because one thing I really can't stand is YouTube ads. YouTube ads are the worst. They are the worst thing I've ever seen. It's so boring and repetitive, and like, at least show me different adverts. But I just get the same 2 or 3 adverts over and over again, and I don't want them. I just don't want them. It makes me less inclined to buy the product, not more. Honestly, there's very few adverts that make me more inclined to buy a product, but once, this is a great way to just make me really, really not want it, because if you're going to continue to show me it hundreds and hundreds of times, it's not like I'm going to be like, okay, you win, I will buy this weird, why is it not charging? That should be charging, so I don't know why it's not charging. That's a little concerning. Is it not plugged in properly? How can it not be plugged in properly? That doesn't make sense. Okay, but also, what was that? Because this is at 100%. What just said? Oh, it's going to be my phone. Is it? Was that who just said that? Who said that they were low charge? Because this is 100%. My phone is charged. Something just popped up. I think it was being weird. Oh well, if something goes black, then you know what happened. Something went out of charge because it wasn't plugged in properly. I also realise I now have 12 unbuilt speed champions here and 4 more coming. I need to start building more. Build faster! Get help! Hire people to help you build them or something. So wildcard says Alpha Theta 42B. That was the actual name. Alpha Theta 42B. There's a child's name. Yeah, I think the child's going to be like, thanks parents calling me that. All the children at school are so jealous of my name. Imagine. Obviously it makes a difference when you're Elon Musk's child. I don't know what the experience is then, but if they were a child of a who wasn't a billionaire, child of parents who were not billionaires, then they'd have a hard time, wouldn't they? That would be a cruel thing to do. Honestly, being a child of a billionaire is sort of already cruel in many ways. Because what do you do? How do you create yourself? How do you create for yourself a life of meaning when money will never be an issue? How do you create meaning to your life? I don't know, it would be very difficult, I think. People might say, oh, I'm so jealous, I wish my mum and dad were billionaires. Honestly, I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think you've really thought it through. Nice to have parents who are comfortably off, but billionaires? Megalomaniacal billionaires? I don't think so. So, where are the seat backs then? I don't see them. That's weird. Why don't I see them? Ah, there's one. Yeah, that's the one. It's an equation. It's not an equation, it's just a stupid name. Working from home today, says Bill, so we'll only have half an ear on stream. Half an ear is good, half an ear is still good. But working on a Sunday, you work very hard. I said, so the question is this classified as work for me? Not really. Sort of. Sort of, but not really. Hello, Stuff Dude. How you doing? It's nice to see you. What you been up to? Also, do you like my new streaming setup? Check it out. This is my new streaming setup. And it's very cool. It's very, very cool indeed. Aurelia says there is only one advert that has ever worked on me. I know exactly which one you're talking about. It's going to be the... Oh, it was gin, was it? I thought it was vodka then. I thought it was vodka, but it's gin. Yeah, Cairo gin ad. It's brilliant and fun and down to earth. It was a good advert, that one. That was a good advert. Those adverts are few and far between. Most adverts are just rubbish. Rubbish. Speaking of rubbish, and I'm going to be very controversial now, and I'm probably going to get cancelled. But I don't care because I have to speak up. I feel also like I have to go against the grain because it seems like this is not the standard opinion. I was very much looking forward to the film, and Aurelia can attest to this. But last night I watched Deadpool and Wolverine, and I did not enjoy it. I did not like it, not one bit. Is anyone else? So I'm assuming some other people have seen that, and I'm assuming some other people are like, yeah, it was really good. I don't understand. I just don't understand anymore. I'm sorry. I thought it was garbage. Utter garbage. Like, and the thing is, right, so don't get me wrong, I actually really liked Deadpool 1 and 2. I thought they were good quality films. I enjoyed them. I enjoyed the character of Deadpool. I thought that they were well made. And I just did not get any of that from this film at all, and it was really upsetting. Actually, it's really upsetting. And after the film, I can't understand this. I checked the reviews, and it's Metacritic and Rotten Tomatoes are like, yeah, it's high. People like it. Some dissenting voices, sure, but mostly it's like, yeah, it was really good. And I'm like, how did we watch the same film? Honestly. It was just a absolute fan service. It was a masturbatory fantasy for fanboys of Marvel, and that's it. That's all it was. It wasn't for me. Unless you're absolutely obsessed with Marvel films, I just don't understand what they who they've made this film for. To be honest, it's just the most rabid fanboys. And I detested it. I detested the film. I really did. No, I don't usually like. I mean, honestly, halfway through, I just stopped it, and I was like, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to get my breath. I'm just gonna have to, recenter my chi because I can't believe what I'm watching. Anyway, it's a shame. But I'm not going to go on about it. If you enjoyed it, well done. Congratulations. I did not. And it wasn't like I wasn't rooting for it. I was like, this is going to be good. I'm going to enjoy this. It's like, I was. And it let me down. And I'm never going to forgive it for that. Oh, okay, it's just a red one. So this is going quite well. I like building Lego, it's fun. It's really fun. This is a car I've built before. I'm enjoying building it again now. The new location needs some cushions, I agree. Curtains or tapestries. It is a little echoey. It's because we just moved in, and there's still a bunch of stuff to do. It is a bit echoey. I actually quite like the acoustics. I was singing my tits off before we started the stream. I was singing. Can't remember what I was singing, but I was singing, and it's really good. It's quite good for singing. A very cruel name, but Elon Musk is a very cruel person, so it sort of adds up, doesn't it? How do you do anything when everyone sucks up to you? How do you create meaning in your life? I don't know. How do you be a good person? How do you, it's a big task. Honestly, I don't know what they're gonna do. That's cool, isn't it? I like that. That's really cool. So I've done I'm doing the back, and it's pretty cool. So yeah, that is how it goes. That is how it goes. Hold on, missed some more stuff. Well, he has already had at least one child disown him. Probably won't be the last. Of course, that child was a trans child, and rightly so, because his behaviour towards his own child is despicable, isn't it? It's despicable. Poor kid, honestly. But she seems to be doing really well, despite that. I have quite a lot of admiration for her. Sorry, I can't remember her name, but she's really cool. No question. She is much cooler than she has any right to be, being Elon Musk's child. But then she's trans, so, of course she's cool. I guess it makes sense. I have chocolate cantuccinis. One of the local stores had some in stock for a change. Chocolate cantuccinis. That sounds good. Interesting. I don't know what it is, but it sounds good. So yeah, it is how it goes. Some people like films, some people don't. I really didn't. 12 Points West loved it. Exactly. Why didn't you though? I thought it was a mess. I just thought it was a real mess. In previous, because nothing really mattered, right? It just suffers so much from nothing matters. They're in a different timeline. Sorry, I don't want to spoil it for anyone, but I'm going to try not to, but at the same time it's difficult. Nothing matters because no one ever dies. If they die, then they just pick someone else from a different timeline. Nothing really, nothing has any meaning. There are no stakes. It's just boring. I just find it very dull and boring when the whole TVA thing, I don't like it at all. I thought that the characters were very cartoonish, and stupid. I didn't Deadpool actually annoyed me. Okay, he annoyed me in this film. It was too much. He was just doing too much, and in the previous films, I really enjoyed Deadpool. I really enjoyed his witty banter, but this was too much. At some point, I was just like, I just want you to stop. And when he's not talking, they just fight. Wolverine and Deadpool are just fighting. I'm like, this is so childish. This is so inane. Ooh, that's nice. Like a well-crafted rear, and this is definitely. Look at the way they've done the exhausts. I love the way that. So they're using shooters, Lego little shooter things. Perfect for those exhausts, for the twin exhausts. Chef's kiss, as usual. Speed Champions line, as usual. So Thousand's not seen it yet, waiting for the Blu-ray. Honestly, Thousand, you may enjoy it, but maybe also just lower your expectations. I don't know. Don't just in case, because maybe I was going, as usual. Maybe I was just going in and thinking this is gonna be great. I'm gonna enjoy this, and then of course I was very disappointed. But if you think it's gonna be a bit rubbish, then maybe you'll be pleasantly surprised. That's sometimes how it works, isn't it? I don't know. Softer. Deadpool and Wolverine was brazenly open about being a fan-servicey money grab. Either you appreciate that or you don't. Was it? You see, I just thought it was going to be because I didn't check that. There was no warnings at the start of the film. There was no, you're not going to enjoy this unless you're aware that it's a fan-servicey money grab. I just thought it was going to be a good film that people wanted to make, that was made with love, that had a reason to exist other than just to make money. I mean, I know it's Disney and Marvel, but still, I just thought that the people behind it would, sort of enjoy the craft and want to create something good. But no, it was just brazen, cynical. I mean, and people like that. And people are like, yeah, I love brazen, cynical money grabs. That's my favorite genre of film. And because I'm aware of it, I like it even more. It's like, how does that work exactly? Yeah, no, it's not my favorite genre of film. So 12 Points West says, yeah, that's what it is, but we walked in knowing that. Congratulations, you walked in knowing it was going to be a bad film and therefore you enjoyed it. I didn't know that. Is that what you need to do? You need to check to see if the film is made ironically. I didn't do that. I just thought it was going to be a good film. Silly me. Did you enjoy it ironically? Or did you genuinely enjoy it? And what? What are we even doing anymore, people? But it did also have a surprising amount of love for the Fox X-verse, especially during the end credits. No, it was really sucking itself off a lot, wasn't it? I noticed that. It really was, properly going to town on itself. I did notice that. But again, that doesn't make a good, that's not a good film. That's not how you make a good film. Yeah, I know, it's good. Stud Shooter it's great. 12 points. What? Oh, so what does he do for any of his kids? He's got 11 of them. I mean, I guess they're all clinging on, hoping to get a huge amount of money at some point. And I also assume that they are kind of set for life anyway. But, as far as I know, he doesn't do an awful lot. There's probably some kind of financial thing going on, but it's probably, not a lot of love. That's for sure. He's too busy embarrassing himself at Trump rallies. Imagine, it's getting harder and harder to be a Musk. Is it harder and harder to become a Musk fanboy, to be a Musk stan? It just feels like it's getting harder and harder to just, I never was, but some people are. I will never understand these people. And, are they catching on yet? Is anything clicking for them? Why are you saying? So it's saying low battery now. But 100%. Can you see? 100% at the top right, 5% low battery. Which one is it? Is it low battery or is it 100%? It's weird. Hey, Dr. Robotnik's here. Hello, Meja. It's Boopadoop. Oh, it's Boopadoop. Hello, Boopadoop even. From Twitter. Nice to see you on Twitch again. It's been a while. Yes, it's been a little while. Been moving. We got a new follower and it's Jude Mine. Thank you for the follow, Jude. Much appreciated. Yeah, we've been moving. So this is a new apartment, new space, new Lego space. So her name is Vivian. Jenna Wilson, by the way. Musk's daughter. Vivian. That's it, Vivian. Thank you. Thank you. You do know what cantuccinis are. We have talked about them before. It's the hard Italian biscuits. Oh, it's the hard Italian biscuits. I know what they are. I'd forgotten. I remember now, I think. Have we talked about them before? I don't remember talking about them before, though. Do we talk about biscuits a lot? Without me. I mean, it sounds like something I would talk about. We talk about a lot of things on this channel, don't we? So Dr. Robotnik, or Boop Boop Doop Doop, says, I agree. Dude says, turned it off before Wolverine ever even appeared. I love the other Deadpool movies. There we go. Thank you. Yes. And I was close. It just felt also like it. We were 45 minutes into the film, and I was like, has the film kind of actually started yet? It still feels like this is early on in the first act. Like this is the prologue. It still felt like that, and yet we're 45 minutes in, and I was like, this can't be it, can it? This isn't the film, is it? And it was. That was the film. Yeah, boop boop boop. It's an issue I have with a lot of shonen anime too. Lol. At least that stuff is a lot more colourful than the MCU. I don't know what that is. It's because it's a cynical money grab. Is that the theme, the running theme here? Who doesn't like a well-crafted rear? Exactly. To all points. Let's just say, with willful suspense of your disbelief, had to do a lot of work in Deadpool. You know, I mean, yeah, and that's fine. I can do that. No problem, actually. That's certainly not my issue. My issue was that it was a crap film. You can't trust reviews much these days anyway, with all the review bombing, etc. I think you just have to take your chances. I sort of agree. There's a lot of films that I've been like, oh, this has not got a good review, but I'm going to give it a go anyway because, it sounds like a good idea. It sounds fun, but I'm not sure what went wrong. I watch it and it's like, well, nothing went wrong. That was actually really good. What's going on? You do have to be a bit careful with reviews. I feel like reviews, just like a lot of things, are kind of less reliable than before or something. I don't know. Some reviewers called it, but most of them were lapping it up. And I just don't understand it. I really don't. Like, I'm willing to believe that I just didn't understand it. I'm not the arbiter of taste here, although I do have extremely good taste. But, maybe it just wasn't for me. But then the first two Deadpools were for me. And so this is the thing I can't quite get my head around. Ooh, this is nice. The rear end continues to impress. Look at that. Isn't that good? I love the way they've got that curve at the back. Some really clever stuff with a small spoiler and the curve going into the slope. There's lots of good things going on here. Hello, Rex. Steph, even. Steph. It's Steph. Hello, Steph. How you doing? Congratulations on your Facebook announcement. Ashlyn says, one thing I think you can take away from it, this might finally buck the trend on studios not doing R-rated movies for these types of films, given it broke records. Oops, sorry. Yeah, cool. I just hope that they use that R rating on a decent film next time, maybe, because in this case it was gratuitous. I don't mind violence at all or gore; it's fine. But in this case, I just kind of found it all a bit boring, and that's a bit of an indictment, isn't it? I love a bit of gore and blood, honestly. Don't hold back on that stuff, but at the same time, this was just kind of pointless. So ego, nepotism, fascism, and ketamine's not a good mix. I know who you're talking about. You're talking about Elon Musk, aren't you? As soon as you started saying that, I knew exactly who you were talking about. It's got all the things. Have you actually? So the thing is, so this ketamine thing. Is that like an official? Is that canon, as they say in the Marvel universe? What, you know, or is it just like? Is it just like the sofa thing that's like, it's not actually true, but it's funny. You know, JD Vance and sofas. It's not a real, like, I don't think he actually does that, but it's quite funny. So, you know, let's roll with it. Is it the same for the Space Karen? So I'm just putting on these sides. Sides. Thousand says, whilst I'm a fan of neither, Harris has... Oop, where are we going? Oh, here we go. Harris has Swift, Orange Boy has Musk. On the basic face of it, yeah, I mean, you know, we have the best people. Although I'm not actually a huge fan of Kamala. I think that she could do something. She could just do one thing and it would change my opinion of her radically, but she's not doing it. She's continuing to support Israel. Which at this point is incredible, I think. I don't want to talk about that too much because it's very upsetting, but it's just unbelievable what's going on. It's nice, isn't it, Rex? Sorry, Steph. It's cool. Yeah. Sorry, I'm going to slip up. You need to just remove that from a username because I always just see the first thing of a person's username and say that. So if you want me to get it right, just change your username if you can. Oh no, hold on, I think you can't, can you? That's the problem because it's you've got to wait for a while until you can change your username again. Sorry. That's going to make it tricky. Definitely two fingers, yes. I mean, if you have to pick between Swift and Musk, I know who I pick. Yes, of course. But it's still not a great decision, is it? I do sort of feel for Americans. In this one particular instance. What is the music doing? Music's gone too weird. I'm going to change it. Music's too weird. I don't know. Back to the lo-fi. That's better. That's better. That's a bit calmer, more relaxed. It was too much. You know, it's too much. I don't need that. Yeah. Harris has Bruce Springsteen. Trump has Kid Rock. I mean, just the quality of the musicians involved should tell you everything you need to know. If you don't know who to vote for, then now you do. We've talked about them before a little. I was complaining how you can't get the ones I like, and you didn't remember what they were that time either. Okay. Are you going to take the old fridge freezer out? No, the lack of steaks. No one died. Yeah, isn't that annoying? I mean, I think that's so. I guess there's a couple of people who died, I guess, but mostly there's just the stakes feel very, very low, which is weird when pretty much every time it's like the entire world or universe is at stake. Okay, so the entire universe is at stake. Great. How come it doesn't feel like it? How come literally nothing matters? Because that's quite a feat. The entire universe is at stake. But, it doesn't really matter. We're just going to mess around for 2.25 hours. There were stakes in the first two. I kind of felt there were more stakes. It was kind of more, definitely, there were, You gotta have that. Otherwise, what are you doing, really? I kind of miss the days when film critics were snobs who hated everything popular, not gonna lie. I very much miss... I should be a film critic, because I'm actually really good at being a snob when it comes to films. I should just be a film critic. Maybe that's my true calling. I can give it a go. I hate this film. I can start with Deadpool and work my way on. But of course, imagine the amount of abuse you'd have to... Well, hold on, it's fine. I'm used to that because I'm a trans woman. No, it's fine. That shouldn't be a problem. I'm pretty used to that. Most people can't handle a fraction of the abuse I receive online every day. But, I'm a trans woman. It's fine. Not a problem. Also a much better villain. Both the Deadpools had much better villains than this one. I kind of liked the idea of her, but just like most problems in the film, she was completely overpowered. She was too powerful or whatever. I don't know. And again, a little bit annoying and just kind of, cliched evil, like, comic book evil, not real evil, not real kind of, just like, she's the bad guy, whatever. Mwah! It's like, shut up. That's not how anything works. It's a film for children, basically, isn't it? But it's an R-rated film for children. Whoa, hold on, what? But it is. Did you see Everything Everywhere All at Once? Yes, loved it. Movies peaked there and went downhill. Not really loved anything this last year. Has there been anything good? But love some good recommendations. I'll give you a really good recommendation immediately. It's called Oddity. Was that the word? Oddity? Amazing. Really, really good. Oddity. Check it out. It's a scary film, and it's properly scary. It's really well made. I think it's like a UK production, actually, which is ridiculous. I'm sure it's an international production, actually, but it was based in the UK. Such a good film, Odyssey, honestly. I enjoyed that so much. There's a bunch of good films. You just got to go looking, and you can't necessarily expect them to be at the cinema, sadly. I haven't watched the new Alien film. I'm excited to see that one. I missed it at the cinema. I was going to go watch it at the cinema, but we couldn't do it in the end. Looking forward to watching that on streaming. Although, I probably shouldn't get my hopes up again, just like Deadpool. Deadpool let me down so badly that I should try to maybe, keep it under control. But yeah, Everything Everywhere All at Once was a fantastic film. Good. Thank you. Thanks and thank you. Steph, it is. Yes, Steph. I know Steph. I know it's Steph. When shopping for more cute socks and the wife got me a bunch of nice clothes. Has been a good weekend. That's awesome, Steph. That's awesome. Yeah. My wife has got very good taste. Whenever she buys me anything, it's like, oh wow, this is incredible. I would not necessarily have bought this for myself, but this is good. This is really good. Thank you. One day I'm going to buy myself a bra that doesn't fall down. That's weird. Why am I doing that? That's weird. Okay, so he's admitted to it. It's so basic, yeah, okay, so it's canon then, it's basically canon. He's admitted to his addiction. Fair enough. That explains quite a few things, doesn't it? So did you charge out? Look, it's just charged out. It actually has charged out. It wasn't joking. Well, it was saying 100% on one thing and then 0% on another. It's charged out. Back on again. We got a new follower, That Broad from Queens. Hello, That Broad from Queens. Oh, you're That Broad from Queens. And yeah, look at now it says 100%. What is happening with my iPad? It's really confused. It's very confused, my iPad. It thinks it's charged down, but actually it's 100%. Has anyone ever seen this? I've not seen this before. This is a new one. Well done, Apple. Good job, guys. Really basic functionality. Yeah, messed it up again. No, I don't want this. I want my instructions back, please. Here we go. I've never seen that. That's incredible. You are. I knew it was you. You are the broad from That Broad from Queens. Yeah. How's it going? I hope you're having a good Sunday. I don't know who you are. just to clarify, I haven't been stalking you, and but you're very welcome in my little channel of Lego channel. Thousands hurt her arm. What you done with your arm? Moving freezers. Yeah, won't get started on that in that country, but history will not look on these actions kindly. Let's not get started on it because it'll really turn the stream sour just having to think about that kind of crap. But like this kind of stuff will have really bad effects for many years to come, and it's just obscene, isn't it? It's just obscene what's happening. With the UK and the US government support, it's obscene, and it's definitely not in my name. But anyway, let's not dwell on that. Right, what's happening here? What's happening here? I don't really... Some weird things are happening here. I quite like it, but never mind. Rex was never your name anyway. It's confusing. We got a two-party system, which is why we're here. Yes, that's the good thing about Norway, in that we have actually Norway's got lots of parties, and there's lots of little parties, and there's lots of coalitions that happen, and you know it's a bit of a mix. It's generally quite good. Sadly, there most likely isn't going to be an American president that doesn't support Israel. It's domestic politics for them. And that's more on the evangelical Christians than the Jewish people too. That's so weird. I don't really understand it, but it doesn't seem to make sense initially, because I know obviously a lot of Jewish people are not supporting Israel, because I do know absolutely want to make it absolutely clear that Supporting Israel does not mean you're not supporting Israel in its genocidal campaign does not make a person anti-Semitic. It makes a person anti-genocide. And I think we can all agree that being anti-genocide just makes you a basic human being. And I really, really don't like it when they pretend that that's like, oh, you don't think I should be allowed to murder innocent children and babies and women? It's like, well, then you don't like Jews. It's like, is that what being Jewish is now? Because I really hope that's not what you're trying to conflate the two, and I refuse to accept that framing. Sorry. But a lot of people won't. A lot of people will start to conflate those two things, and I think that's very dangerous indeed. Oh, there you go. You fixed it. You did manage to fix it. Well done, Steph. There's not going to be any problems now. Fantastic. Well done. Dr. Robotnik says you should. Critics who never throw shade just aren't very fun. Oh, I can throw shade. I should be a film critic. That's what I should do. I'm going to be the most shade-throwing film critic ever. I should do that. Superhero movies are the best when superhero movie is a medium, not the story. Yeah, that sounds cool. You know one of my favourite superhero films? The Superman movie. Such a good film. Now that's when they knew how to make proper films. Showing my age. Right, what's happening here? Something wrong. Yeah, I did that. Wrong way around. My iPad just turned itself off again. You are joking me. I'm going to have to do a restart on my iPad. It says it's charged out again. I don't get it. I don't get it. Have we got the instructions for this somewhere, Aurelia? Because I think I might need to just grab the instructions because my iPad's being very weird. This time it's not coming on. Oh dear. Let's try and catch up with chat then while my iPad faffs around. I've got the Apple, so it's charging. Maybe I need to switch. Maybe I need to turn it off. It says 1%, then it says 100%. It's got no idea what it's doing, does it? I'm gonna just try and... How do I even turn it off? I'm not even sure how to turn it off. Hey, thanks for the instructions, Aurelia. It's so strange. How do I turn the iPad off? No, it can't be that. What's that? Right, there it is. It's these two. Slide to power off. I think it's just got to be under its bonnet or whatever, so I'm just going to try and fix it. Thank you, the prom queens. Do you like my earrings? Good on them. Perfect for Lego building. Also, you can connect Lego to them. Like so. They have a habit of turning themselves around, but yeah, no, you can connect Lego to them. So great for Lego storage. And we usually have a fun little game where whenever I get 50 bits donation, I just put Lego on my earrings. Some streams, they get pretty big and heavy. Okay, I think that's turned off. I'm going to turn it back on again and see what its actual charge is. Because we do not know at this point. It's very strange. Yeah, Oddity, really good. It's a really good film. Yeah, John agrees. It's really good. Oh, Alien was good. Thank you. Good tip. Thank you. I am looking forward to it. I think it's the 15th of October. We can start watching our stream. Your day's just starting. Of course it is, because you're in New York, I'm assuming. How's it going? How's it going in New York today? What's the weather like? Is it cold? It's quite cold here, I can tell you. We got a new follower, Gina Rose. Hello, Gina Rose. Thank you for the follow. I hope you're having a great Sunday. I'm just waiting for my iPad and it's quite distracting. I should just catch up with you. Can I suggest something Lego should do? Yes, you may. What should Lego do, Errol? Provide 2 sets of sticker sheets in every set. Seriously, Lego. It would cost maybe 2 cents more per package. I think you might be underestimating that, but go on. And it would definitely help when people can't put on stickers worth a damn. The thing is, those stickers, stickers, you've got a couple of tries. Not even a couple. You've got like at least 3 or 4 tries before it becomes, a bit of an issue. Right, it does say 1% now. It actually does say 1%. That's not good. So I'm going to just close my iPad, let it charge up. Now I believe it. But before it was saying 100%, but now it's saying 1%, and I'm like, okay, that matches, that lines up. So I'm just going to go to the instructions. I'm going to use the old-fashioned paper instructions. Tool says, I'm an American, and I don't understand it. What do you not understand? Was it something I said? I don't know. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I don't understand. No, a lot of people don't understand it. And a lot of people are, protesting, right? A lot of people are protesting. None of us want to see this happen, but our leaders are like, no, this is good. The evangelicals are nuts. That's all there is to it. But they are a big voter bloc. Is that all it is? Is this just votes rather than trying to do the right thing? It's just votes. Blowing on babies to get the votes. Is that how they do it now? Well, as long as they get the votes, I suppose that's the main thing, isn't it? Time for me to grab coffee and breakfast. Hope you have a great day, Meja. Thank you to all points. I hope you have a great day too. Enjoy breakfast and coffee, says the broad from Queens. Unrelated from, yes, no, that was the earrings comment. I caught up with that. How old is the iPad? And what are you charging it with? Battery might be dying and it's not getting enough juice from the charger. No, the iPad's good. It's not that old, a couple of years old, and I think it's not I think you're right. It's not getting enough juice from the charger, and it's plugged into my Mac. I'm not sure what to do about it. If I unplug it now, then we're either going to lose, I wonder if I should just try a different port here. It's in a hub, and I don't think the hub's providing enough juice. I think that's the issue, the hub is not providing enough juice. So I've turned it off. It will now charge at a lower rate, but it should actually charge. And I'm going to have to change it. I'm going to have to change it, obviously, at some point. Like the setup. I'm completely out of ports on my Mac, which is annoying. So I've had to use a hub, and the hub is a bit cheap. I think maybe I need to change the hub as well. It's pretty cool. Depends on the charger and on the load. One of my older ones was able to drain its battery while charging if you kept playing certain games on it, but Lego instructions definitely shouldn't be that heavy. The screen itself is probably the biggest drain. Yeah, probably. And because it's at 1%, because it's so low, and I don't really understand how that happened, but because we've moved, I've not been plugging it in. It's still odd actually, because it has been plugged into my other computer. Something's a bit weird. Something's fishy actually here. Something is fishy. I hope my iPad's okay. Come on, iPad, please be okay. It wasn't too late. So this is a USB-C connector. Broad from Queens. It's chillier than I'd like here right now, but it got up to 75 yesterday. So 24C, that's pretty warm. That's good weather. Yeah. We have about 10 right now. 10 or 12, I think, is what is hovering around. So kind of chilly, but you just gotta wear the right clothes, you know. I went for a nice bike ride yesterday, explored the local area on my mountain bike, in the forests and stuff. It was so cool. I had a good time. Okay, so we're on to the paper instructions because I'm gonna leave my iPad off for now. Yeah, we are here. And you know, you can sort of see it's upside down, whatever. Okay, R2 should be able to push enough charge through, even in use, but Apple has had some issues with that over the years. No, my Mac directly to my iPad will be able to, yeah? But it's going through a hub. The hub is a cheap one. It's like a really cheap one. It looks good, but I don't think it's very well made inside. So it's just not providing enough current. And I think because I've just kind of rapidly set up my setup, I suspect I had it plugged in previously and directly into my Mac and everything was good. So I think that's the issue really. The problem here is I can't really unplug things because the stream will go. I'm out of cables. So, I mean, I could, but I don't want to do it. So we're just going to leave it. Yeah, hub might be only providing 5 volts. It's not enough. That's probably what it is. I don't know how many volts it's providing, but however many they are, it's not enough. What a cool car this is. So I need to talk about a few things. Oh, yes, I just remembered. Because I haven't had this before, I recently got affiliate status on Lego, on the Lego shop. Not worldwide. So I don't have the UK yet. Still working on that. They're not getting back to me. But I do have it for, what is it? I've got it for the US store. So if you're in the US and you want to buy some Lego, and you also want to support the channel, if you're going to buy the Lego anyway from the Lego shop, from online, then if you use my link, then you'll help support the stream and I'll get a little bit of money. It's not much, but it's, you know, every little helps, chink chink. So if you just check out the links on my about page for the stream, and you should see a link for the Lego shop in the US and a Lego shop from Australia as well. If you're in Australia, you can also go through that link and help support the channel. There's no reason not to. If you're buying Lego from the Lego shop, because it's, you know, not available anywhere else, you know, for cheaper, then you might as well do that. So, and it would be very much appreciated because it would definitely support the channel. Thank you. This is the announcement that I was wanting to make, and I just remembered to do it. Normally I don't remember to do these things, but I'm actually remembered today. I'm quite pleased with myself. Right, so what's going on here? I don't know if anyone is a member of... So on Twitter again, there is Drama Llama on the Twitters. And it's sort of interesting actually, this one. And kind of concerning. And maybe people have no idea what I'm talking about, but I'm going to fill you in. There's quite a large 2,500 member community on Twitter called, I think it's called just the trans community or something like that. Yeah, you do that, Broad. Thank you for dropping in, and you lurk away. Hope you have a great day. And feel free to join whenever you like. I think it's called the trans community. I can't remember what it's called. But anyway, apparently there's only one mod, right? So there's the person who set this up, who's a trans guy who seems pretty cool, and then there's the trans guy's friend who's a mod, and they are problematic. They have some very problematic views, and people have just noticed this from some of the stuff she's been tweeting. Some of the people, it's the transgender, that's the one. The transgender. Thank you. It's that one. Have you seen what's going on there? It's really not good, actually. It's quite surprising. Quite shocking, actually. So yeah, and it was brought to my attention. So basically, the mod, she's a trans woman. She's an older, I think it's not old, but it's a middle-aged trans woman. She's definitely got some internalized transphobia. She's kind of really taken this on. She's kind of taken a lot of the turf talking points, and she's not quite. She's kind of agreeing with them. She's kind of agreeing with a lot of the turf talking points, and it's really sad to see. But also, I wouldn't really care that much normally. I just block her. Most people would just block her. Unfortunately, if you are a member of the transgender community on Twitter, if you block her, you are ejected from the community because she's a mod. So you can't block the mod, otherwise you can't take part in the community. And that's where things get pretty bad. Which one? Just check out the latest posts on the trans community. Sorry, I assume you remember. Just check out the latest posts. I mean, I can do it as well. Hold on. Let's have a quick look. I'd look at it on my iPad if I could, so we could all look. But for now, I'll just have to do it on my screen here. And I'll read you what I see. Yeah, she's a doctor apparently. Doctor of transphobia. Which is it's a strange thing to have a doctorate in, but I know. Wow, I haven't looked at Twitter on the Mac for ages. It looks different. That's weird. Right, where is she? Oh, maybe it's in my replies. It's my replies, isn't it? My replies. I saw it when I walked, boy. Oh, God, I hate this song. That's weird. Where is it? I don't get it. It's not there. It's not in my replies, but I've been replying. What's going on? Here we go. Yeah, so her art is Amaya Deakins. Dr. Amaya Deakins. And she's been saying some troubling things. I'm gonna read you what she said, and it's not good. It's not good. So she's talking to Brianna Wu, who is a known transphobic trans woman. So she says, Brianna, I go out with men and women. I don't think that makes me a lesbian from my understanding. No, it makes you bisexual, I would say. And I would feel very uncomfortable if someone tried to put me there. Also, the person who I had kids with is bisexual as well, so I don't know what to tell you. Brianna Wu says, you're talking to me like you don't understand why lesbians are angry at trans women. I know, and I've never even kissed girls post-transition. You should definitely know. And Dr. Amaya Deakins says, I do know actually, because trans women are not lesbians and have appropriated it. And that I do find creepy. Oh, that's not a good look. What? So someone's found this or seen this and realized she's a mod. She's the only mod of this quite large community. And it's not looking good. It's really not looking good. And she did that literally, I think it was yesterday or the day before. And she also used the TR. She also talks about TRAs. It's like the acronym for trans rights activists, which again is a dog whistle. A lot of TERFs call us this. It's you can be a trans woman just existing, and you are automatically a TRA. You're automatically an activist. And she uses that term unironically, so she actually believes that trans women are TRAs. She advocates for more gatekeeping of trans healthcare, not less gatekeeping, which is the wrong way around, I think. She's even arguing against self-ID for trans women. I mean, in the States, I assume, but presumably just as a general policy, she doesn't believe in self-ID. And that, there's a bunch of things wrong with all of that, that's unbelievable. So, something's wrong. Something's really wrong. I'm not a huge fan of drama, but that's, I will be leaving that community if nothing's done. And I imagine that I'm not going to be the only one. In fact, I think people are going anyway. Have I messed it up? Oops. No, I haven't. No, I haven't messed it up. It's fine. Good. So, Ashlyn says, only thing I miss about Dead Bird app is certain models I followed on there in Motorsport Info. Certain models? What, fashion models? So yeah, Studio says, I saw the whole thing. I just didn't catch that she was part of the agenda. Yeah, no, she's actually the primary mod. Not just the primary mod, but the only mod, I suspect. No, I don't suspect. That's what's been said. She's the only mod. And so she's helping to vet new members and stuff. And I'm like, I'm not sure she should be vetting anyone. Because, if I was actually a mod on this just transgender and she tried to get membership, I would be like, I don't think so. If you can't even make the cut yourself, you shouldn't be modding other people, that's for sure. But then again, I thought Deadpool and Wolverine was rubbish, so what do I know? Wheel arches are on, always makes a big difference. I like that. It's a lot of drama. Oh, yeah, there's a lot of drama, isn't there, in the world? A lot of drama. In the grand scheme of things, this doesn't matter that much. It's just a bit annoying. Adult models, gothic ones, etc. Other social media apps close down sex work, and it's unfair. Sex work is work, I think is the actual. Sex work is sex work. Doesn't say anything. Sex work is work, yes. And that's absolutely correct. Sex work is work. A lot of incels on the internet are really angry, which is what incels tend to be, about the fact that girls from OnlyFans and stuff are buying multi-million-dollar houses with their earnings. Taking people on little social media influencer tours of the new digs, and all these boys are like, this is outrageous. There's no way that she should be able to do it. It's like, my sweet summer child, you helped pay for this house. It's like, why are you condemning the girl when it's the guys who are buying all her stuff. So exactly, software is software. I think we can all agree that software is software. More power to the software developers, maybe. I don't know. It's a perfectly legitimate career, honestly, if you are a software developer. And I know that there's a lot of shaming, you know, but just ignore the haters. What's going on here? Do I need to put a yellow thing on this? I need a picture. Yeah, I do. Yeah, yeah. You know, some software developers do quite well for themselves and they manage to buy a house. And then online they're just like, you know, derided. Oh no, that's not software development, is it? That's what a lot of women do. Oh, I'm getting mixed up. Right, what's going on here? Oh, it's like this. I think it's like this. Honestly, more software developers, especially if they work in generative AI fields at Google or whatever, they should be more ashamed of themselves than they are. They should be publicly shunned. It's like, oh yeah, I was, you know, I'm a part of a startup. You know, I do a lot of the coding for, you know, searching for art to rip off, so that we can train our large generative art models on them, and I'm in charge of that. It's like, okay, yes, please leave the restaurant, sir. So, did you see the new amazing digital circus? No, I don't know what that is. What is this? What is the amazing digital circus? Okay, yeah, no, Star Wars is Star Wars. That's another one. Yeah, Star Wars is Star Wars. I think we can all agree on that. Have you heard that Disney are now going to use a special group of super Star Wars fans in order to approve any new franchises? And I'm like, no, don't do that. Please don't do that. So, you know, I can only imagine. I can only imagine what we're gonna get for Star Wars next. I don't know. Nothing good is gonna come of this. Nothing good. I don't know. Making these kinds of things by committee, especially fanboy incel committee, it just seems to me like it might be a bad idea. But what do I know? Because I didn't even like Deadpool. They earned it, exactly. They did, John. They earned it. You'd think incels would appreciate sex work. Well, they do. They do is the thing. But then publicly, they're like, oh, it's disgusting. But they appreciate it a lot. Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? They actually just hate women. So Errol, wow, they're trying to sort shit out. I just had an in-depth look. Okay, is something. Holy wow. Okay, she's saying she sees herself as a biological male. Yeah, I called her on that one. I couldn't just sit back and let her do that. No, not only did she call herself biological, she says, you know, as a trans woman, I'm biologically male. I don't think there's anything controversial to saying that. And I'm like, whoa, I'm gonna have to stop you there, because that's not true. That is extremely controversial to say that. You are trying to speak for everyone here, and this is just, you're just being a turf at this point. Oh dearie me. Right, what have I done? Oh no, it's fine, it's fine. That's a good idea. I've not really been drinking very much, thank you. Yeah, it's a bit of a drama. There's a lot of drama going on, isn't there? It's interesting. Sloth Dude, I'm a software developer and I don't think I could afford a house even if I wanted one. Oh, you're just not developing the right kind of software. You need to develop software that is highly exploitative. Come on, Sloth Dude, get with the program. There we go. I'm a software developer as well, and I just make silly games. I just make games for people. So not very exploitative, I feel. Maybe I should, I don't know, maybe I should integrate NFTs and the blockchain or something into my game. That could really help make it a lot worse. And more profitable, human. Finished! Look at that, isn't that good? That's my car. Well, it's a Lego car. It's not a real car, just to let you know. Just in case you were confused when I said this is my car. It's actually a Lego car. But isn't it nice? Isn't it cool? It's a really good car. It's a really good model, this one. I like it a lot. I think Lego have done a fantastic job. Quite cool kind of interior as well. I don't know if you can see that, but you can just about see. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Hold on, let's get the guy in. Does the guy fit? Sometimes it's quite a tight squeeze in these, and you know, he barely fits. Come on. I can't get him in actually. Oh, this isn't good. There we are. There we are. Yeah, no, he just about fits. It's very tight. It's very tight in there. I imagine it's a bit of a squeeze in the real thing as well, but it's just very tight. It's cool. It's a very cool model. And I didn't have to do the stickers, which is cool because I had already done them. So that was one of the most pleasant building experiences of a Speed Champion set that I've had in recent years. So, John Reese says it's a YouTube show or Netflix show. What was it called? It was called Amazing Digital Circus. Yeah, I don't know it. What's it about? Star Wars is dead, says boop, 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 boop. Let it go, everyone. No. Because the thing is, sometimes Star Wars can be good, like Andor and Rogue One. Like, it can be quite good. And then a lot of the times it can't be. But, you know. But I think I still have a soft spot for Star Wars, honestly. However, I am concerned with this latest development. Yeah, exactly, Slotted. The worst thing for a franchise these days is the fans. Toxic fans. And by fans, I mean butthurt idiots who never understand the show's core message. Yeah, they're almost on the side of the empire, aren't they? Slofty says, well, I work on the cybersecurity field, so the exploitative stuff goes against every moral fibre of my being. Oh, there you go, that's why you're not making any money. You gotta, you can either develop ethically and, try and create a better world, a better society, create software that's genuinely usable, useful, fulfills a really important goal. Or you can grift. And, a lot of people They're choosing option B, sadly. Yeah, there's a lot of stickers on this, but I didn't have to do it, so that was cool. Nothing makes me happier than when I buy a used Speed Champions and the stickers are immaculate. So these are Aurelia's stickers. I'm now going to judge her stickers. It's okay, you know, it's not bad. Some of them are tricky, you know, to be fair. So, some of them are also a bit wonky, but it's not the end of the world. I've seen much worse. I'm going to give the stickering a 6 out of 10. I think it's harsh but fair. Could be a lot worse. But at least she knows it. At least she's not like, oh, I'm mortally offended. My stickering is immaculate. It's like, no, it's, you know, it's tricky, isn't it? It is tricky. A person gets stuck in a computer and it's pretty good. Oh, right, this is the Amazing Digital Circus. Someone gets stuck in a computer. Sounds very Tron. Sounds very much like the plot of Tron. I assume it's different. That's very magnanimous of you, Aurelia. Does the soap water trick work on Lego stickers? I don't know. I think so. I'm not sure what it is actually, but I've heard of it, and I think I've heard that people do it, but I don't, because my stickering is generally immaculate and I just use the old-fashioned finger technique. I use the fingering technique for stickers. It seems to work pretty well. I got pretty good skills. Kind of is like Tron, huh? It's a bit like Tron. But you know, but that's good, because I like Tron, especially Tron 2, so. Right, I'm gonna have a little break. I'm gonna go down the stairs. I'm gonna have a little break, and then after the break, I'm gonna try and set up, because I've done my Lego, I'm gonna try and set up RE2, and I'm gonna, because I've got quite far, I've been playing RE2, it's such a good game. So I'm gonna change my category, and then we're going to do some RE2. So stick around for that. It'll be fun. I will be back very shortly. Bye-bye. What's the time now? The time here is 20 to 4. And I know that Europe is 5. So yeah, CET, Central European Time, is 5 hours before this. So 20 to 4 means it's 10. Okay, 20 to 11. Thank you already. Yeah, you saved me having to do some maths then. Thank God. I do miss living near a river for the dragonflies, also for the dead sheep that would float down. So romantic. Yes, in the sunlight, in the late evening sunlight, the bloated corpse of a dead sheep as it floats down the river. It's, you know, he gets his taxis, his land speed, he gets it MOT'd. Whoa. Oh, I hate stickers. But I did it again pretty well. I think that's pretty good. That was not an easy thing to do. Revel in my skills. Yeah. And of course I'll build that on the stream. So you get to watch it, and it's going to take more than one stream to build that bad boy, isn't it? Oh my God. I already know where I'm going to put it. It's going to go on the top shelf right there. Probably there, or maybe the one behind my head. I don't know. I'm extremely excited about that. Sound is very important. You've got to get it right, which is why I have been making an effort to do so, but of course it's a, you know, ongoing process. Courtney Olsen, let's try her. How to spell that? Courtney Olsen. No, it's that way. Come on, do that. Yes. Shh. That's coming out of my that's what it's going to be like later. Gosh. Yeah, I'm really sniffing and struggling now. Thank you, Ginger Bay. I'm hot. The noodles are hot. Everything's hot. Okay, I'm back. And actually, I don't think I'm going to set up RE2 because I haven't set it up at all and it's going to be a bit of faff. So I think I'm not going to do that. I've got a better plan. I've got a better idea. The Lego is going to continue, but we're going to switch to the digital version, which is something I haven't done for a while actually. Maybe there is a studio update. Let's find out, shall we? So, studio. Yeah, I probably will need to update because I haven't opened it for a little while. In fact, I can't even find it. Where is it? There it is. What? That's not it. There it is. Okay, so Slutty's going to do some laundry. Everyone's leaving me. Okay, we do have an update. It's Studio 2.2492 has been released. Let's risk it, give it a go. I've got a couple of projects on the go at the moment. I'm gonna dive into them. Oh, you're still here. Thank you, Steph. I'm glad you're still here. I think it's just updating. Hey, I was gonna go make some food. Use tweezers. Yeah, tweezers does work for stickers. If you've got fat fingers, tweezers definitely works. Having a little bit of nails is helpful. I'm now onto a stage where I'm not biting my nails as much. That's like a normal length of nail, I think. I don't know why, because I just go through phases of sometimes I bite, sometimes I don't. Ooh, I gotta press a button. Okay, what's new? Bug fixes, improvements. Yeah, that sounds boring actually. What's this? Improvements. Okay, UI enhancements. Huh. Okay, cool. Let's see if this will actually work, huh? Because I need to be able to see what I'm doing. Cool. Yeah, so I'll switch to the scene, a studio scene. Okay, that doesn't work right now, but I'm going to. What I usually have to do is go in and out again. So this is. Did that work? No, it didn't. Why did that not work? How strange. Application Studio. Oh no, it's on the wrong monitor, that's why. There we go. And for some reason it's very small and up there, so I'm gonna have to move that. It's probably because it's on this monitor, and this monitor is a bit lower res than my Mac. I guess that'll do. Okay, I want to show you my Ranger 1. I've been working on my Ranger a little bit. I don't know if you've Yeah, I wanted to, this is good stuff. So I wanted to use this piece Which is, hold on, I can't remember how you use this now. Yeah, here we go. Oh, no, that doesn't frame. Why is that not framing? How do I... Ooh, where's my keyboard shortcuts? Oh, it's Shift F, is it? Okay, pan to cursors F. Frame selection Shift F. Fine. Here we go. So here's this new piece. It's the slope from the DeLorean, from the Back to the Future DeLorean, and it's in black, which is pretty cool. If I can make that work, it'd be pretty cool. Where's my music gone? That's the next question. Oh, I think music. There is no music in this scene, is there? Yeah, there's no music in this scene. Right, hold on. Let's get the music. That's the music. Copy. Paste. There's got music in this now. That's better. So yeah, so this is, so I've obviously got the old Ranger, which is here. Right. And this is a digitized version of my physical model. Ooh, seems to be missing a few things at the back. What's happened there? Has it? Oh, is that just how I built it? And you can't see... it doesn't look right. No, something's definitely gone, hasn't it? Something's gone wrong there. How strange. Now, obviously I don't have the physical one here, so I can't double check, but it looks kind of like it's a bit too open at the back there. So I've missed something out there, I think. Never mind. But I was hoping to do a version 2. Well, no, it's not version 2. It's more like version 5 or something now. And I started on the front. And I wanted to try and get the slopes, because I've got some really good reference for this now. Reference that I didn't really have before. But I don't know if I can do this right now. I need my iPad for the reference. Let's see if the iPad's charged yet. Yeah, it's at 9%. That's not very good. But maybe it's enough. I really don't know why it's so low. And it's also, it does say it's charging now, actually. No, now it's not charging. Oh, I don't know what to do. And it's also saying it's 100%, which is absolute nonsense. I unplug and it goes to 9. God, this is stupid. I actually really do need my iPad in order to... Yeah, maybe it's the cable. Yeah, you might be right. Maybe it's a cable. I'm going to go see if I've got a better cable. Oh, I've run out of ports. Blimey. I can't be faffing around like this. Remember when the U in USB stands for universal and not uncooperative. I do remember that. I also remember, like the thing is, right, with USB-C, I do prefer it because with USB-A, it's always a thing of like you don't, you plug it in, it's like, no, it's not going, it must be the other way. So you turn it around and it's like, oh, it's not that way either. You go back to the first way and then it goes in, right? Now at least with USB-C, you don't have that issue of which way around it is. You just have the issue where it doesn't actually work. What should I do? So my hub is full. This one goes. Right, what's plugged in? What is this? I think I figured it out. I think I know why it's not got enough power. Because one of my lights is plugged in. What I need to do is instead of using the light, because I suspect the light's taking a lot of power, if I change that to directly into the electric, because there's no reason for it to be in this hub, I think maybe my iPad will have enough power. Let's give that a go. Light's gonna go. First time chat. Hello, how you doing? Led you. Yeah, nice, definitely. So it's gonna go dark. Uh-oh. I don't know which one it is. I'm just gonna unplug it. That was it. Amazing. Then I'm gonna take this cable around the back. I saw it when I walked, boy. Okay, that's good. And now, if I plug my iPad back in, it should have enough power. Like, this might not work, but it's worth a try. No, that wasn't worth a try. Okay, well, fine. Let's go. Let's use this cable. Now, if this doesn't work, I don't know what to do actually. That's charging. Okay, that's charging. So this USB-C cable is just rubbish. It's just a rubbish cable because that should absolutely charge. Like the whole point of a USB-C cable is that it carries more charge, right? And so I'm going from USB-A to USB-C into the iPad, and that's actually charging now. How silly! And this cable is rubbish. Oh man, figured it out, pretty much. Ooh. Love C, you love C, but they have the issue when they are failing, only one side works. Oh, so maybe I should have switched it around and that might have worked. That's odd. I didn't know about that. That's a new one for me. I was going to say I had an issue where a light was in my hub draining too much power from other devices. And that could have been it, but it's hard to say. It's hard to diagnose now because I made quite a few changes there, didn't I? And I don't know actually what's the root cause. I think it was possibly a combination of the cable and also the power load on the hub. But now it's working, so that's cool. And I was like, nobody else would make that mistake. Well, hey, I can make lots of mistakes. You haven't even, you're fairly new to the channel, so you'd stick around. You've not seen anything yet, seriously. Yes, only one side works. That was weird. How big is the light? It's a ring light. It's not big, but it's a ring light, so it's like LEDs or whatever, but it's still, clearly it's taking too much power. Oh, you're gonna love this channel. No, turn the plug 180 degrees. What? USB-C has two sets of connections, one on each side of the plug. Oh, right, so not like that, but just like that. It's too late, it's too late, but is that what you mean? Okay. Also, I just think it was probably a really cheap cable to start with. I'm not sure it was ever good. Like, are some cables just cheap and rubbish? And this is one of those cables. It's just for data, really, rather than for power. I don't know. Which is annoying. Yeah, okay. Yours was also a ring light, and the hub had a mic and a controller. So I made the mistake of trying to plug in my audio interface to my hub, and that was constantly cutting out. So that's now plugged directly into my Mac. My Mac can provide quite a lot of power, actually. It's surprising. Even when it's not plugged in, it can provide quite a lot of power from the battery. Obviously, it drains the battery faster.
I saw it when I walked, boy.
Oh God, this bloody song. So back to Chilidium. Thousand says, I've managed to build like 2 sets without dropping any Lego, even with a Loki jumping on. It's a new record. Well done, Thousand. That's very impressive. It just occurs to me that I did not drop any Lego when I built that car. But it's quite a small set, so that's probably what. What's happening with the music? I don't know about this. Pretzel, why are you so stupid? The music's really letting me down recently. Sometimes, Pretzel used to be pretty good. I use Pretzel. I have to pay for it, and usually, in the past, before I put my money down, it was always really good. And now, it's not. It's just, I don't know, it's just not good. And I don't know what I'm going to do, but I would like some recommendations for streaming music, because I'm not that impressed with Pretzel, honestly. The service has not been that good. So if you've got any suggestions, please let me know. Worth checking, but if the cable doesn't work properly, just toss it. Well, I mean, there's I'm sure I can use I'm sure there's a usage for just like data as well. It doesn't have to power it. It doesn't have to charge things. Sometimes if it's just a data connection, then that's still fine. hate throwing things away. Things that could be useful. I can't just throw things away. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Broad. It's actually worse. You can have it 180 degrees the wrong way, and it like you don't know that it's not working because it plugs in. That's ridiculous, isn't it? Now the Transcave is covered on Halloween stuff, so more fun when streaming. Can't use my wax melts for a bit as paranoid will start a fire. No, you gotta be careful with that. Halloween, it's Halloween soon, isn't it? When's Halloween? It's it's what, 3 weeks away, is it? 3 weeks? I think I'm gonna go to a party actually. It's gonna be a sexy party. Gonna go to a party with the boy. Don't judge me though, yeah? I mean, I say that, obviously you're gonna judge me. I will, but you can kill both the connector in the device and the plug on just one side, and if you then flip it, it will work again. I don't want to kill anything. I'm a pacifist. I'm starting using royalty-free playlists off Spotify that are for Twitch. Oh. Hey, that sounds good, and I bet it's free as well, isn't it? Because I already have a Spotify subscription, so that could be really good. Could you send me a link, Thousand? Could you send me a link on what you're using there? Because I think that might be quite good. Also, you were telling me about something recently, weren't you? And I can't remember what it was now. You were saying something, and it was stream related, and you said you were doing something on stream, and it's pretty cool. And I can't remember what you were saying now. And it's something that I could do as well. Is this ringing any bells? Because I'm being very vague. I can't remember what Oh yeah, that was it. It was Discord, showing when I'm live on Discord, like automatic. Yeah, you have to show me how to do that because I don't know how to do that. So let me know how to do it. Again, if you got like a link or something, like you don't have to write loads of things down. If you got just a link, then that'd be cool. I kissed a boy and it was average. The irritation of his cramped beard. Yeah, it does. It's sometimes annoying. It depends on the beard length, right? If you're kissing a boy and the beard length is over a certain amount, it's okay. If it's under a certain amount, like if it's clean shaven, it's fine as well usually. But when it's like stubbly, it's no. So guys, when they have stubble, they look quite good. Yeah, it can look quite good. I quite like the look of it. But the kissing experience is, as you say, average. Like if you got a choice between kissing a guy who's a bit stubbly, prickly, no good, and a girl, I think we all know what we're gonna do, right? Throwing out things that might be useful but aren't today has been liberating for me. So many USB cables gone. I can't do it. That sounds terrible. Errol says, you're talking to a hobby hoarder, Meja. I have probably somewhere between 200 to 400 different USB cables in boxes in the storage in the attic. That's too many. You should throw some out. You should throw some of those cables out, Errol. You're never going to use them. I used to have a whole box of cables and stuff, and it had things like SCART connectors and like old phono cables and things. I don't know what you even call them. And I would still have them, but I lost them. I lost them in a move. I was storing them at the office, in the old office in the UK, and they were in a drawer, and I completely forgot about them, and they're gone. So I would still have them, and I'd be like, this could come in handy one day. This could definitely be useful one day, I think. But it's gone. It's fine. Have I needed any of them? No. Maybe, like some, maybe I could have used, but most of them, no. That's the coffee finished, finally. Yeah, it's the beard thing, yeah. Not a fan of the beard. Or do you agree? Is it is it that length? So over a certain length, it's okay. It's not as bad. It's still not great, but I think I still prefer. Again, I still think I would prefer to kiss a guy who's just like really clean shaven. But guys who are completely clean shaven, unless they're very good looking, they can sometimes look a bit weird, and actually, just having a bit of having stubble and stuff, it just makes them look better. I don't know. Hello, Baseline's here, and thank you, Ashton, thank you. Baseline's here, the Saw is here. Hey guys, how you doing? It's nice to see you in my chat. Yeah, it's good, isn't it? Look, I got all the Lego behind me. I haven't got any lighting or anything, and my lighting here is a bit rubbish as well. But generally speaking, it's pretty good. I've got to avoid falling down the stairs because there are stairs. I do have like a banister here, which like an upright column, which is preventing me from falling backwards too much. But if I mess it up, if I forgot. If I forget at any point and just start rolling around, then just let me know. Start shouting at me in the chat and say, Meja, the stairs! Because I'll forget, won't I? Probably. Yeah, I'm good, thanks. So it's been a big move. Had to do a lot of stuff. Had to do a lot of moving. A lot of exhausting, hard work. On the moving day, I drove like a big white van over 100 kilometers, and it's not even that far away, but we had to do like 3 trips and then another trip back as well, just to kind of drop the van off. So yeah, over 100 kilometers that day, and 3 full loads of the van. We packed the van the night before, which was good, so that saved that, that kind of spread it out a little bit more, but it was a lot of driving, a lot of packing and stuff, and unpacking. Yeah, it was a big day. And then at the end, the last thing I had at the flat, the very last thing, was my bike. So once I dropped the van off, I just went and picked my bike up and then cycled the last 16, 17 kilometers or whatever. And I was exhausted. And that was a hard ride. I like riding my bike, but that was a hard ride. A lot of hills up as well. Also, T4T Mask Femme connections are delightful. Yeah, never had that actually. Never had that. I like the idea of it, but I've never actually managed to experience that one. Plenty of T4T Femme connections, but T4T like Mask Femme, not done that actually. At this point, I see the stubble irritation. Errol says, I'm going to pick the girl pretty much 99% of the time, no matter the stubble. Well, obviously you are. It took you years to throw the junk away. I tend to just lose the junk, and then it's gone. I don't actually throw it away. Note that it's just USB cables. Okay, so it's just the USB cables you're talking about there. You have 7 or 8 boxes of cables. We've got SCART, RCA, all parallel port cables, serial cables, network cables, enough to wire a building, and so on. You probably should do something about that. I don't know. I don't want to tell you what to do, but seriously, you don't need that, do you? You don't need a lot of that. Hey Freya. Freya's here. I hope you're having a good Sunday, Freya. The Tsar has just shaved his face, so that's good to know. Legolas facial hair is where it's at for me with masked people, so that's basically none. I like kissing femmes and doing other stuff with masks, says Baseline Beat. What, at the same time? Dinky. Yeah, I know, Freya. Someone said that. Maybe, but also I don't know. I don't know if it's an issue. Honestly, I think I might be okay. We're gonna see how it goes. I think I might be okay. So it was a lot of driving. Yeah, and it was in a big van. It was a manual transmission as well. It was all the things, and I didn't hold on. Did I stole it? I stole it once. I stole it once, but not driving. I just forgot to take out a gear when I parked up here, so I stole it once. But a lot of driving apart from that. I'm used to automatics. Thank you, Ashley, and thank you for sending that. So Freya's built the NASCAR Chevy yesterday. Ran out of Speed Champion sets for now. They're so good though, aren't they, Speed Champions? And that Chevy does look really nice. I know the one you mean. It's pretty cool. That's actually the second iteration that Lego built, I think, of that car, of the NASCAR, of the Chevy. The first one was like a blue one, and it was a 6-wide Speed Champions. It wasn't as good. The 8-wide is really cool, much better. As is like just so often the case, really. There's very few 6-wide Speed Champions, which I would say cannot be improved by making them 8-wide. Okay, what was I doing? I was going to build some studio. The iPad is charging. The iPad's charging now. Cool. So I can actually get some reference. That's good. I wonder if I can actually do this. Let's just see if I can make this work. Because this is a new setup, so I don't actually want to build any on the Ranger. It feels like I'm not going to be able to do this, to be honest. And I want to show you the issue. I really do. I'm going to go and get a mirror. 1 second. So here's my issue. Don't know if you can see. I don't have a feed. Hold on. There we go. So there's my issue. Can you see? I've got lights on my monitor, and it just means I have trouble actually concentrating on what's going on the monitor because the lights are so bright. That's my only source of light. Apart from the ring light up there, then there's lights on the monitor. That's it. And it's a bit too much. And I was looking at my screen. I was looking at my studio, and I was like, gosh, I can't. And I couldn't figure out what was wrong. I knew something was wrong, but I couldn't figure out what it was. And it's like it's obvious. The lights, I can't work on this because the lights are just messing me up. So either I need to take these lights off, put them somewhere else. I need to studio some. I don't know how to do it. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. But for now, I think I'm just going to close studio. That's not going to work for me. That's better. I can use this, so I tend to use this as a monitor. So this is so this is what I see. And so that's my monitor. I can see what's going on. I can read the chat, kind of, and because my camera is actually just above it. That's my iPhone, but that's what I use for my camera because it's pretty good. It works pretty well, but what it doesn't work well for is trying to do any work on there because it's just like I'm looking at the icons and stuff, and I'm just like, oh, I can't. I don't want to do it. I don't like it. So So yeah, studio's off. We'll just chat. We're just gonna chat. Screw it. I'm now 2 hours west of Sydney. Ooh, just past the Blue Mountains. 950 meters elevation, and snow is here in winter. But it's not winter there, is it? It's spring. Isn't it? I mean, because it's autumn here, so it must be spring for you guys. Freya says, I suppose I could build a Lego version of one of my non-Lego cars. Yeah, got an Audi R8. I don't understand. You could build a Lego version of one of your non-Lego cars. So, oh, you mean like have you got like a Mega Bloks one or something? Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's nice, isn't it, this dress? It is quite nice. And the apartment, I gotta say, it's reasonably well heated. It's cold outside, but here in the apartment, it's like a pretty good temperature. So it means that I don't have to dress up too much, in wool and layers and stuff. And so I thought I might as well just dig out one of my dresses. I can't necessarily wear this out because it's a little cold outside, but I can wear this inside. Maybe you can put the lights on the arms for the other stuff. Maybe the lights on the arms. Oh, what? I don't want to put lights on my arms. So yeah, you could use real bricks instead of those silly mega blocky bricks. Real ones. Good idea. That's, you should do that. So it's spring now in Australia, yeah. Had a lovely 19 degrees C Sunday with a cool breeze. 19 degrees is a good temperature. It's not too warm that you can't kind of do things like go on bike rides or, a run or a hike, whatever. It's good temperature. But it's not too cold that you also can't kind of just enjoy the warmth of the sun. Especially if you're in the sun, it's usually quite nice, yeah. You can't necessarily go sunbathing on the beach, but it's still fine. It's fine. I'm sure you're going to have plenty of time to do that. The mic arm and such, you doofus. Spanks. No, the mic arm. No, that's not going to work. No, what I'm probably going to... Thank you for the suggestion, though. But no, I think probably what I need to do, because I shouldn't stick things on the wall. So what I'll probably do is I'll get some some just wooden planks or boards or something, and I'll put it behind on the wall, and then I'll just stick them to that in strips, and I can make them a bit bigger so there's a bit better lighting. I think that's what I'm going to do, and then they're not going to be like right on the monitor, and it's not going to be like super distracting because it's like it feels a little bit like stage lighting. Have you ever, if you've ever been on a stage or doing a performance or anything like that, you know that the lighting is like really bright and you can barely see the audience. Like they're just like the behind all the lights and you can kind of see them, but you can't, it's very difficult to kind of, concentrate on them or pick them out. It's actually really good because it means you don't get as nervous. But it's like that. And I was trying to I was looking at my studio, I was looking at my windows, my icons and my controls and stuff, and I was like, I can't get past the lights, they're in the way. It's the same kind of thing. When people interact with the audience and actually pick them out and stuff, I'm always quite amazed that they manage to do that because it's not easy. You've really got to look, in my experience anyway. And I haven't done it that much, but still. So we're not going to do studio. We are not going to do... Are we going to do Ari? Can I try to do Ari? I guess, I might have the same problem actually. Because I'll put Ari on this screen and it might be too difficult. I'm going to have a think about my setup. I'll set something up better for next time. But I guess I can't really do much now. I don't have any more Lego to build. I can't do any additional Lego. let's just check my notes. Because I said I've also I'm trying to be a little more organized, and I'm trying to make some notes and stuff for what I want to talk about on stream. I've done a bunch of stuff. So, like I've done like promotion and things. Just in case anyone didn't catch the promotion stuff, I'm going to repeat it because it's really cool. I have recently got affiliate status on Lego, on the Lego stores for the US and Australia. And I know that there's people here from the US and Australia. So if you want to buy Lego from lego.com, and it would normally take you to your country's Lego store, so Australia or US, you should definitely just use my link because I've got a link on my about page on Twitch, and if you're going to buy Lego anyway from the Lego shop, you might as well just go into the link. It doesn't cost you any more, but I actually take a cut from Lego. Lego give me a bit of a cut because I've kind of sent you to their store. So that would be really good because it would really help support the channel. And it took me ages to get that actually. I had to do a lot of things. I had to jump through quite a lot of hoops. So please think of me when you're buying Lego next time. It's pretty cool, 1,000. You should, because the thing is, that's one of the whole points why I had to do the family friendly thing, right? And I know it's a massive pain in the ass for everyone involved. And we mostly manage it, right? We try and make an effort anyway. But I've tried to tone it down a bit. I'm actually a very, very sweary, nasty person. I've got a mouth like a sewer. Now get some affiliate links for Lekekassen Pro Shop. Yes, if you're in Norway. Or Denmark, maybe. That would be quite good. That would be quite good, because I know there's obviously a bunch of us who do that, yeah? But I don't even know if you can. Can you? I mean, maybe you can. Maybe I can just do it through the same website. I use Rakuten. Well, it's the only one they have. It's Rakuten Advertising, I think it's called, and that's the one that has Lego as an affiliate. And if either Pro Shop or Lekekassen are also kind of signed up for that program, then maybe I can do it. I have no idea if it'll work. I kind of want to find out. I'm going to just try and find out now, because that's not a bad idea at all. If I don't do it now, I'm going to forget. So, let's see. You've actually come up with a good idea, Errol. And I didn't think about this. This is not something that occurred to me. So, well done. So what I need to do is just type in, I think I just need to type in Pro Shop into when it lets me log in, which is now. Sars Return says, have you played Legos lately? Yeah, I built this. You missed it. I built this car. It's a Ferrari. It's the title of the channel. The title of this stream. Right, so I've made £0 so far. Great. All worth it, but it's early days. So let's see if I can find one. Pro Shop. We couldn't find any results for Pro Shop. Okay, so now I'll try Lekekassen. No results for either of those, I'm afraid. That doesn't necessarily mean that they don't have it. It's just that it's going to be a completely different company, I suppose. If they have it at all, it's going to be a different website, which makes it a little bit more complicated, I suppose. Hopefully they didn't make you do anything too painful like stepping on a piece of Lego. No, that wasn't how I had to prove my loyalty to them. It was worse in many ways. So Freya's got to run to the shops. See everyone later. Bye-bye, Freya. It's off for your dinner. And the Broad from Queens has to do a full-on lurk. Now, will you be streaming for a while longer? I probably won't be streaming for that much longer, as soon as I've completely run out of things to do. I need to change my setup so I can play some games next time. And also get some Lego. So on that note, I am gonna be in the north for the next week or so. Now that means two things. It means that I won't have all my streaming stuff. But what I will have is access to all my Lego. And so I might just set up like a really rubbishy kind of setup. I might just do a little rubbishy setup in my streaming room from my old place, from like the proper Lego room, and maybe do a few streams from there because it would be quite nice, or at least one. So I don't know, we'll see. We'll see if I get time, and if I get time and get the chance to just set that up, then I'll do that. And at that point I actually will be able to build proper Lego because I'll have all my shelves and the drawers and all that kind of stuff. Eventually I want to bring that here, and there is sort of space, you know, on either side of here I sort of could get space to put my shelves because I've got a lot of shelves. You probably see them in some of the clips, yeah, when it's on the break or whatever. You see me in my old Lego room. I got a lot of Lego and a lot of it's sorted, and it's how I try to build Lego normally. And here I'm limited because I can only do it digitally, but that would be really cool, right? So I'll see if I can do that when I'm at home. I'll be there for about a week from Tuesday onwards. She makes it sound like this is a rare occasion. What, me not making Lego? I've run out of Lego. I built all the Lego. I built all the Lego in the house. Buy me some more Lego and I'll build it. Broad from Queens says, lol. I will say goodbye now before I lurk then. I'm glad I caught your stream. Thanks for hosting us. It's been delightful. It's been great to have you as well. I hope you've had a nice time. It sounds like you have. Yeah, I hope to see you again soon. Have a great day. Oh, right. It's a rare occasion for you to have a good idea. Well, I did make it sound like that, didn't I? I wonder why. I can't think. Me running out of Lego's common, that's true. I just built it too fast. What do I think of Mega Bloks? I mean, they're alright. Some of the sets are actually quite good. You know, that's the thing. I feel bad saying it, but actually some of the Mega Block stuff is kind of cool. They kind of, you know, that they are trying to differentiate themselves from Lego by sort of going in a more realistic direction, making a lot more bespoke pieces that have some of they kind of have less limitations of Lego because they sort of also have I guess they're just approaching it from a slightly different angle. Like, I really like the limitations of Lego, and I think it means that you have to be quite creative in your part usage and the way you construct and all this kind of stuff. Whereas Mega Bloks are just like, this is a problem. We're just going to fix it by adding this piece in, you know, which is fine. But of course, the actual quality of the plastic is not as good either. So there's that, and that's quite a big deal. But yeah, Mega Bloks are alright. I wouldn't want to collect them. Like, I'm a Lego builder. I'm a kind of a Lego purist. But if you like Mega Bloks, then you know, fill your boots. Thousand says, I have BTC Race 2 on at the moment. It's finals day, so hoping my guy can win. Be quiet for a minute. What, me? I have to be quiet for a minute. What? This is my stream. I can't be quiet. Okay, everyone be quiet for Thousand because she's watching TV. It's okay. I know what you mean. You have to be quiet for a minute. Yeah, I know. You have to be quiet for a minute, not me. I'm a Lego maniac. I am a little bit of a Lego maniac. I've seen a few Mega Bloks war. See, that's another thing. Lego don't do war. They don't do war. They don't tend to do, unless it's a Star War, they don't tend to do war. You know, they don't do real war, just pretend war, which is, you know, which I can understand. They try and avoid that kind of, those kind of more adult themes. Well, it's kind of cool what they make. When you look at them closer, it's not really all that good. Imagine if you did that on lap 5 of 15. If I did what? Imagine if I what did? Huh? I'm gonna stop streaming, I think. I think we're gonna raid on. Cause oh god, I've gone a bit tired. I think I'm gonna go out tonight and help I'm gonna teach a boy how to play chess. He wants me to help him play chess. And I know a few things about chess, so I'm gonna give him some tips, and hopefully he's gonna feed me beer. I think that's a pretty good trade-off, yes? The trade is, I may help you get better at chess, you feed me beer. And this is fun, this is good. I teach the boy to play chess and he liked it. I hope you didn't have to kiss him. It's a good one, isn't it? I mean, if he was paying me actual money, that would be even better. But I don't think he is. I mean, I could ask. No, it's a favour. He actually helped us move in, so. And that's not even the repayment of the favour. I actually have to take photographs of him next. Because he's seen a small selection of my photographs, and I think he likes my Instagram stuff, and he's obviously seen that that I've got a bit of a talent for it. So he's like, oh, I need some good photos. Can you take photographs of me? And I'm like, yeah, I can do that. That's the deal. Who are we going to raid is the question. Who would like to be raided? Photos of him, that's an unexpected role reversal. A welcome one too. Yes, he's very open-minded. He's a good guy, I think. Right, who's on? Who's on is the question. And actually there's a fair few people on that I can see. Stood and Dud.
No.
Two guys.
Mata'd be happy.
Oh, on Rebrickable.
Stood and
I
Dud.
gave Robert.
Big beardy guys. I don't know why I've got these. I don't know why I'm following these guys. I guess they're building Lego, so fine. They kind of look funny. I don't know.
Stopping on by.
Australian,
Everyone in the chat.
18
Make it.
plus.
Brooks Briggs was
Stood
here.
in
All
the
Lego
dirt.
stopped by as well. But it's in the
Live from the Thunderbox. We love Lego trains. I don't know. Maybe. We got Picklebee, and she's apparently doing
use a browser and then
Duolingo.
click on Amazon by accident, and then for it to be like, ha ha ha, you live here.
What's she doing?
And
This
there's
could
some
be
weirdos
funny.
online who'd
She
probably
says this
like
stream
to
I either
know
beat Maliketh,
where I
don't know who
live.
that
So
is,
you
or
know,
I delete my Twitch
and now
account.
it's like, oh,
High
ice
stakes
hockey. That's a
indeed.
bit too violent for you.
She's not gonna delete her Twitch account. Yeah, I think we get. Oh no, hold on, we got one more.
That's
YouTuber. I don't want a YouTuber. I'm gonna take a chance. I think we're gonna take a chance on
Like
Stud and
a
Dud.
mixer or something.
We're gonna do it. If they're Australia, then it must be quite late at night for them. But you know, let's give them a go. I love your smile. Paste. Do 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 do. Do you remember that one? That's an old one. Depends what he wants photos of. No, it's his face and body, and he's got clothes on. Might not have clothes on by the end of the session though. We'll see. Also, I'm the one paying my photography friends to photograph me for a discount, but still. You are paying them. That's cool. I'll photograph you as well if you pay me. Thanks, Daz, and you have a good one too. Sorry if that was creepy. It was fine. It was fine. Okay, so it's 1 at the moment. We've gone into daylight saving, so it's 1. 1 a.m. in the morning. Gosh. But anyway, we are going to race Stood and Dead. I hope you have a fantastic Sunday, everybody. I will be back again. I'm not sure exactly. I'll try and be back again on the farm. Maybe Wednesday or Thursday, we'll see. Maybe, if not Sunday. But I will be back again at some point, that's for sure. And hopefully things will just kind of work a bit better. We'll see. Anyway, take care, everyone. Bye-bye. Mwah, mwah, mwah.